Today on the Lal Street, the market saw a sharp recovery in the last hour of trade. In fact, the Nifty reclaimed the 10,850 mark, recovered about 100 points from the lows, and this was led. The Sensex too reclaimed reclaimed the 36,000 mark. The Nifty Bank settled with gains of about 0.75%. The mid caps, they settled in trade yet again, with the index ending with a flat to negative bias. A lot of cues to work with today. We have Ekta who gives us all of them. Ekta.
Well, yes, absolutely, Mangalam. For yesterday, and we discussed this as well, it was overall a choppy day with a strong close for the market. So the Nifty recovered around 1% from the day's low. We had the Nifty Bank, which recovered around 300 points from the day's low. And eventually, the Nifty as well as the Bank Nifty ended with gains. The mid-cap index ended flat. And the positive cue was, yes, that the FIIs bought around 276 odd crores. The DIIs bought around 439 odd crores. Remember, FIIs have been a little patchy. It's been a one-day buy, one-day sell kind of trend for them. So yesterday was positive. Now, India seems to be a part of the global risk on. So week to date, for example, MSCI Asia ex-Japan is up around over 2% odd, not counting today's losses, and the Nifty is up around 1% odd. So obviously that global risk on seems to be taking our markets forward as well. In terms of cues for today, the US has ended higher for the fourth consecutive session, so that's another positive coming in. Asia is mixed because we don't have anything decisive coming in from the US-China trade talks which have been completed, and the SGX is indicating that yes, it is going to be a possible positive start for us at this point in time. However, the big other cue to watch out for would be Brent crude, because that's gained further. It's around still hovering at around 3 to 4 week highs at this point in time. So at $60 per barrel for Brent crude has been a rapid rise from the fall that we had seen in the middle of December, and that probably is weighing on our markets on the fringe, and we're probably not gaining as much as what our peers are doing on a relative basis, simply because of higher Brent crude prices. It is also Bank Nifty options expiry today, so watch out for that. In terms of levels, the Nifty is currently above the 200-day moving average that of 10,792. The next port of call will be the 100-day moving average at 10,873. Results today: TCS, Bandhan Bank as well as Goa Carbon to watch out for. Results on Friday, Infosys as well as Karnataka Bank. And in terms of other cues to watch out for, in terms of what took place yesterday, the RBI met with NBFCs, and there is that big Yes Bank board meet in terms of how the stock would react. There was nothing really decisive which came through from that, but nonetheless, the banking stocks would be in focus on account of all the news from Axis, ICICI Bank, all of these at fresh 52-week highs, Yes Bank board meet, and as well as back.
Absolutely, Ekta. So the banks will be in focus today, most definitely, but a lot of other results as well. And what are the other stocks that you're watching out for?
So just to reiterate, for Yes Bank, they finalized names of potential candidates for the position of MD and CEO. They will submit an application to the Reserve Bank of India on the 10th of Jan with regards to the MD and CEO appointment. So that would be today itself. Delta Corp results, revenue at 132 odd crores versus 105 crores, profit at 37 odd crores. So overall looks like a growth. The government of Andhra Pradesh has signed an MOU with the Adani Group for data center parks, and Adani Group is going to invest over 70,000 crores over 20 years. Vakrangi's got 4 observations post the Corporate Affairs Ministry inspection, so important to watch out for that stock. Dilip Bilkon unit has received financial closure from NHAI, and there was some more news on Dilip Bilkon. I think there was a rating movement which came through. HUDCO has achieved loan sanctions of around 12,120 crores for April to December, and the loan release has been 12,850 crores for the same period. Ashok Leyland has bagged an order for around 2,580 buses from UP and Chhattisgarh government. And Asian Paint says that LIC has cut stake in the company by 2% to 5%. So those are a couple of stocks to watch out for.
All right, Ekta, thanks a lot for that. In fact, on that note, let's get in some opinion coming in from Sandeep Shah of Motilal Oswal on the markets and the sectors to watch in 2019.
The market looks like we're in a consolidation phase, and we have been there even though we've had 2 crises hit the market: IL&FS, the NBFC liquidity crisis, and a very unfavorable election outcome. The market has actually held and probably made a durable bottom at 10,000, net of any calamity happening. But pre-budget, clearly, I think maybe the upside could be 11,200. I think that But the important thing to look out for is that, while we keep talking about market levels and so on and so forth, I think, what is really important for investors is actually their own investor behavior as well as asset allocation. There are some concerns in terms of domestic growth slowing down, especially in autos, and the NBFC liquidity hasn't totally blown over, though I think bulk of it is over now and most NBFCs are lending. At the same point of time, we are beginning to see some recovery in capital goods. So, while there are some concerns which have built up recently, there are also some new silver shoots or green shoots which are showing up in the economy.